Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
At the NIS, our team proudly works to support the evolving needs of Grenadians. We have made some changes to our operations and want to keep you informed. Firstly, we are happy to introduce the new unemployment benefit. This benefit will provide an insured person with 50% of his or her former income in the case of sudden unemployment. To support this benefit and other benefits we offer, it was necessary to increase the contribution rate. The contribution rate will increase gradually each year until it reaches 16% in 2031. As always, the contribution will be split between you and your employer. The pensionable age will also increase from 60 to 65 years. This increase will also be gradually reaching age 65 in 2029. Pensioners will continue to be eligible for a pension from age 60, but will receive a reduced payment. The NIS recognizes that the prices of basic customer goods are increasing globally. Therefore, we are happy to also increase the weekly minimum pension payment by 25%. Finally, we have adjusted our survivor's benefit payment to a percentage of the age pension minimum. Widows, widowers, and dependent parents will receive 100% or $58 weekly, while children will receive 50% or $29 weekly of the deceased's pension. We are here to make the transition to these new changes as clear and simple as possible. If you have any questions on how these changes impact you and your family, please contact our new informational hotline at 440-6647 or visit www.nisgrenada.org. Thank you for allowing us to be your social security provider.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
All right. We'd like to officially welcome everyone to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and the pleasure is mine to be back with you for another day. Of course, folks, this is where it all happens. We're talking about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. I am hoping that you had yourself a good day today and that you're ready for what we have to tell you for tonight. All right, so folks, brace yourselves. It's going to be either the good, the bad, or the Mikey. All right, folks, and here's what we've got in the headlines for you for tonight. MP concerned over the closure of the Seamoon Bridge. We'll talk to you more about that in a moment. And as well, 2 males charged with St. Mark's Day celebration shooting. As well, Jerry, attorney. All right, Edwin, he speaks on a case that has been recently discontinued. All right, 4-day Calypso workshop. All right, get at primary and secondary school students kicked off today. And well, we have a little bit of cricket for you and more things to tell you about. Donald Trump gets himself in a little trouble. Well, we'll talk about that. Nothing new, but you know. So folks, gotta let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Courts Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, Infinite Contractors, and of course to all the other sponsors on board. We want to say thank you for so doing, and of course yeah, the thing is about to start. All right, so let's just take that quick break and come back. And remember, someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit compliments Digicel, and that lucky person could just be you.
Yes, you. Hey, you. Yes, you. Ever thought about getting from point A to point B? The most reliable, efficient, and convenient way. Well, Island Cab is here. Finding professional and authorized drivers is just one click away. All our drivers are licensed under the Taxi Association and the Grenada Tourism Authority. Download the iCab app on your Google Play Store or App Store today and get on your way to requesting a ride. To the supermarket, to the airport, to the vet, and back. The safest and most reliable way. Island Cab is here. Requesting your taxi rides and tours now made easy and interactive with Island Cab. Download today.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
It's all about the glam with stylish new frames from Quartz Optical. Shop today for up to 50% off and pay nothing for 30 days. Book now at www.quartzoptical.com. Get the look you want at the price you need. Plus, at Quartz Optical, our eye exams are always free. So what are you waiting for? Come down and get glam with up to 50% off selected frames. Quartz Optical, value you can see.
Yeah, boy. And you know, they have the little Mother's Day thing going on too. You understand? We're going to be telling you more about that as well. So welcome again to another Mikey Live program. Right, so the first thing that we have to tell you is that we received a correspondence from the minister, boy, the MP, St. Andrew Northeast. It says as the Member of Parliament for St. Andrew Northeast, I am deeply concerned about the closure of the Seamoon Pearls board bridge for the past 3 months without any information given to the residents. This has caused significant inconveniences to the people in the area, including businesses, busmen, and young people who rely on the bridge to go about their daily activities. Now, I am calling on the government of Grenada to urgently update the people of the area regarding the status of the bridge closure and what plans the government has to refurbishing the bridge. The residents deserve to know when this issue will be addressed and when they can expect the bridge to be reopened. It goes on to say that I urge the government to prioritize refurbishing the Seamoon Pearls Board Bridge and ensure that it is completed as soon as possible so that the people in the area can return to normal lives without being significantly inconvenienced. The closure of the bridge has had a detrimental effect on the daily lives of the people in the area, and it is crucial that the government takes swift action to resolve this issue. And that comes from the MP boy, St. Andrew Northeast, Honorable Kate Lewis Peters. Now, the next thing that we have to tell all you about is that a 4-day Calypso workshop facilitated by Edson Francis, that's Teacher Eddie, and Kelly Klein, that's Rootsman Kelly, geared at primary and secondary school students kicked off today. Now, the workshop is being held by the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture. It's geared to focus on the areas of presentation and performance and the history of Calypso, the use of voice and composition techniques, and other topics. Now, the first session kicked off today at the Grove Pastoral Center in St. John for students within the parishes of St. John and St. Mark. All right, and then they're going to continue onward. And I think it's a really good idea. Back in the day when we used to be doing Calypso, there were a lot of workshops, a lot of workshops that really assisted in getting Calypso to where it was. Remember that Junior Calypso Monarch was something that was as popular as the Senior Monarch back in my days. It was a big thing. It was a big thing. And now we are finding that they are struggling to even have a semi-final. They're not even getting the numbers to do a preliminary. Back in our day, there were preliminaries. First of all, you send in your CDs and all of that to be judged or for them to check it out. Then you had the preliminary round, you had the semi-final round, and then you had the final round. So there was more than enough participants for the Junior Calypso Monarch. Now the problem I can tell you is if there isn't a proper Junior Monarch structure, if there isn't a proper Junior Calypso structure, then the senior structure will deteriorate. It will eventually fall apart in time. Yes, you'll find that the people that you know, the older heads will be there, but they cannot be there forever. All right? So don't think that the Calypso, the Junior Monarch is not as significant as the senior, because it is. So I think it's a really good idea. I applaud those who are involved in this, Teacher Eddie, Rootsman Kelly, and the ministry for that initiative. All right? Big up all yourself on the business. Okay, we are moving on. So the next thing that we have to tell all about, the curtains came down today on the Spiceisle T20 tournament, T10 tournament. All right, the final brought together Saffron strikers against the Nutmeg Warriors. Warriors led by prolific batsman Andre Fletcher and our son Uncle Fletch. All right, they were into the final for third consecutive time since the introduction of the tournament here 3 years ago. Now it's the first time the strikers now being led by Daryl Cyrus were into the final, and they give us like say really low. I have to say us because Fletcher is my family. You understand? So congratulations to the Saffron people. Saffron strikers batting first within their 10 overs made 102 for 5. All right, and Rashawn Williams was the top scorer with 1 4 and 3 sixes. In reply, the Nutmeg Warriors, well, they conceded because they lost by 23 runs. All right, there was one more ball to bowl. Fletcher was I think Fletcher was on strike, and Fletcher decided, well, you know what, we cannot win that one. I give them, and they think, Fletch, nah. I don't talk to you about that. Next time, let the ball bowl. Let the ball bowl. It doesn't see when all the beating us and some Warriors and thing, and we realize we gain a little blowout. We doesn't say, you know what, 3 more minutes we can't come back. All go with it. That's not how we play. We play down to the last whistle. Yeah, so don't do me that. Jado! Okay, so let's tell you this. Akim Belfon, a 24-year-old of Douglaston in St. John, was arrested and charged with attempted murder, possession of a firearm, and the possession of ammunition, and that's in connection with a shooting incident which occurred at the Cuthbert Peters Park, Guelph, St. John on April 30th, 2023. In another incident which occurred on the same day at St. John Street in St. Mark, Akim Belfon and Taj Joseph, a 28-year-old Parkview resident of Guelph, St. John, were jointly charged with attempted murder, possession of a firearm, and possession of ammunition. Now, Belfon and Joseph appeared at the Victoria Magistrates Court yesterday and were remanded to custody at His Majesty's prisons. Now, they are scheduled to reappear in court on May 22nd, 2023. And these are some really serious charges. Wow. Okay, and that's information that we received from the police. Now, the Simmons brothers robbery case, it was discontinued, and that's due to the death of the complainant. Now, the brothers were arrested and charged back in September 2016 for robbery with violence. 76-year-old businessman at the time of PT Carnage Carrier Coup, Motlin Fleury, who is currently deceased, was violently attacked and robbed by two brothers on the 25th day of September of 2016. Now, according to reports, Fleury left home at around 7 a.m. for work, driving his delivery truck, when two masked men ran out towards the truck with a cutlass and a gun. All right. Now, the Simmons brothers were represented by attorney-at-law Jerry Edwin, who basically explained how it is that the case ended up being discontinued.
The case against the Simmons brothers from Carriacou was a charge of robbery with violence. They had admitted no role in this matter, and they were looking forward to a trial. However, in its wisdom, the Director of Public Prosecution's Office has nolly-prost, that is, they've discontinued the case against the Simmons brothers because of the death of the virtual complainant in this case. So there was no complainant, and often when you see that in a criminal case, the prosecution will sometimes opt, as they did here, for the matter to be discontinued. So that case is finished.
Okay, all right, cool. Interesting. Okay. All right then, no problem. All right. Okay. So the next thing that I have to tell you is things are getting really interesting politically here in Grenada. That's right. As we monitor a report, yes, we monitor a report coming from the Carib Update News Services regarding the future of the new National Party, or the leadership of the new National Party. And when I tell you it's getting interesting, it is getting interesting.
Leader of the new National Party, Dr. Keith Mitchell, has held a special executive meeting of his party with a man he has identified as the next potential leader. Multiple sources, including some who attended the meeting, said, however, two senior MPs, Peter David and Kate Lewis, were excluded from the meeting with lawyer Derek Sylvester. Tahira Burke reports tonight.
The meeting was held last week before Monday's resignation of Delma Thomas, who quit, suggesting a lack of democracy in the party. Our reporters spoke to different sources who both attended the meeting or who helped mobilize, on the understanding we could use the information without identifying them. The meeting has led to new grumblings about the way the party is managed, leaving long-term Mitchell allies such as original NNP member and former Attorney General Lawrence Joseph and Bert Bruffert concerned. It has been widely reported that Mitchell, who is under pressure to stick to his promise to retire as leader, though he has shown signs of wavering, is seeking to handpick a successor from outside of the party. He is reported not in favor of David, even though polling shows the former foreign minister is the preferred person should Dr. Mitchell retire. David had said a few weeks ago on a local show called The Bob Report that he was interested in offering his leadership after Dr. Mitchell had said he was retiring. David said then he had no reason not to take the word of his party leader. Former NNP member and MP Michael Batiste says he does not believe Dr. Mitchell intends to leave, saying he runs the party as a cult.
Because whether you know it or not, the new National Party is like a cult. It belongs to Dr. Mitchell. He stole it from Herbert Blaise, he suffered with it, he built it, and there is a good possibility he may even want to die with it.
During the election, Dr. Mitchell was courting London-based lawyer Akima Paul, who has not shown interest in returning to Grenada right now. Now, following the meeting, doubts have now arisen over Derek Sylvester's willingness to join the party immediately without firm assurances. One person privy to the discussion says the former Prime Minister has now raised the name of Dwight Horsford, currently the Attorney General in Anguilla, as another likely leadership target. The NNP leader is resisting holding a convention this year, though one is constitutionally due. He has said that calling a party convention is not a priority. While the omission of David on the talks about the future direction of the party was not totally shocking, given some of the reported behind-the-scenes maneuvering, that of Lewis, seen as one-time close ally to both Mitchell and Thomas, has also raised fresh eyebrows. When quizzed for a comment, a top official who attended the meeting said he could not explain the reasons for the omissions since that was not his call. From the Caribbean News Service, I am Tahira Burke for Primetime Caribbean.
This is Primetime Caribbean.
Thank you very much, guys. And that's it right there. You understand? That's what I'm telling you, so that things are becoming very, very interesting politically here in Grenada. Now, the United States Coast Guard says it has repatriated 259 Caribbean migrants, including 166 to Haiti and 66 to the Bahamas, following 5 interdictions off the coast of Florida, Haiti, and Cuba. Now, the U.S. Coast Guard, in a statement, it said that with their combined multi-layered approach, they were able to intercept or interdict several illegal maritime migration events over the past week. Now, the Coast Guard and the cutter, the Dependable, had intercepted 2 Haitian vessels yesterday at about 40 miles north of Haiti. It said another Coast Guard cutter stopped a vessel 30 miles north of Cuba. In addition, the U.S. Coast Guard said Miami-Dade Police Department reported that a recreational boat had been moored at Crandon Park with suspected migrants aboard. All right. Now, since October 1st last year, the U.S. Coast Guard said its crews have encountered 6,537 Cuban migrants and 4,458 Haitian migrants. All right, what else do we have to tell you? I think we had something here. Yes, boy. Now, the GFA, they host a club management workshop on the weekend. All right, now on the heels of a club administration workshop in January, the GFA will host a club management workshop on May 13 and 14. That's coming up on the weekend at Royalton, Grenada. Nice. Now, the workshop, which will be facilitated by CONCACAF officials with years of experience in terms of competition management, will focus on a number of areas. All right, now here we have with us Rhea Murray to talk about that.
This weekend, the GFA is providing yet another opportunity for our clubs, our affiliates, to improve the way that they conduct business and improve the administration of football overall. So we will be having a club management workshop, and it will be facilitated by experts coming from CONCACAF. And it's happening this Saturday and Sunday, that's May 13 and 14, at the Royalton, Grenada. So we look forward to have all our affiliates present, at least one representative, and the topics that will be covered include leadership and management. Of course, that's very important. And then we also have the roles and responsibilities of a team manager. That is a very crucial role. When you manage a team, you have to look at several aspects in order for your team to be successful from getting to the venue on time, warming up on time, getting dressed, and being able to be out on the field in time for a match. And other things come with being a team manager. And then we have game day management, of course, also very important. And they are going to look at the inspection of the stadium and also hotel rooms. It's a very thorough workshop, and we look forward to have all our affiliates there. And it's all geared at giving them an opportunity to improve the way they do business, improve the way they manage their teams, and thereby improving football in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite-Martinique.
All right, thank you for that. And while we on the topic of football, the Grenada under-17 women's national team continued their preparation for a competition in August by hosting a successful weekend camp. Now, the team spent the time engaged in fitness and tactical sessions at the GFA Secretariat as they camped there on the 3rd floor and utilized the Queen's Park grounds led by, oh my goodness. All right, folks, just give me a minute. All right, my son disconnected my screen. Okay, here it is. It's back with us. All right, sorry for that. All right, led by head coach Raquel Hood, the team engaged in a friendly match against the Queen's Park Rangers women's team, beating them 2-0. Abigail Williams, who hails from St. Patrick and moved up from the under-15 girls team, scored in the 20th minute, while Joshie Fortune of St. Andrews scored in the 60th minute. Now, it's her 2nd year on the team. Coach Hood considers the camp a successful one, saying the aim of the camp was to bring the players together while working on differences, or win signifies that the girls are more confident in their skills and grasping the training. All right, so big up, big up, big up. That's I think that's a good thing, right? Good. All right, so all you might have heard the news. Donald Trump, lad, and also, you know, he was supposed to be in court. They say, well, he didn't go in court, but his attorney was present. You understand? Well, let's just say he might be aiming at the end of his, or taking having a glimpse at the end of his political career. Understand? The former U.S. President, Donald Trump, yes, today he was found liable for sexual abuse and defamation and ordered to pay more than $5 million in damages by a federal jury. You understand? So, yeah, this woman claimed back in the years, you know, this is what he did, he raped her and things like that, and you know, and yeah, so anyway, let's see how that will be spun, you understand, politically and otherwise. I tell you, politics is just different. It's like a movie, you just stay back and you watch, you understand? It don't real, okay? Anyway, lately that talk day. In terms of the case, I know nothing about that. The jury found it, or whatever they found, but I'm just saying, you would find now that this judgment will be spun in all different directions, okay? That's what I'm saying. I don't want nobody to say, oh, Mikey did, yeah, I mean, good. All here. So we want to take a little trip now over to St. Lucia. Fire services there, they are warning the public to beware and to brace for heat wave in the summer.
The St. Lucia Fire Service is alerting St. Lucians of possible sweltering heat waves this summer. The warning comes as forecasters predict that the island and the region will experience a prolonged period of hot weather throughout the hurricane season.
With the upcoming hurricane season set from June 1st through November 30th, there appears to be great expectations of an excessive heat wave throughout the Caribbean, and St. Lucia is no exception. It is expected that forecast models have indicated a heat wave will persist through the Caribbean where excessive heat can be expected, especially during the months of July through to September. Intense nighttime and daytime heat is expected in much of the Caribbean from July to September, marking the peak of the hot season. The St. Lucia Fire Service will be in full effect to respond to pre-hospital 911 emergencies directly and indirectly related to any heat-related emergency.
The fire service advises residents to take precaution to stay safe during the heat wave. Experts caution people to stay indoors, drink plenty of fluids, and avoid arduous tasks during the most scorching hours of the day. Citizens should check on elderly neighbors and relatives who may be more vulnerable to heat-related illness.
So therefore, there are a few important reminders to the general public. Monitor your local news stations for any weather updates and related advisories. During any heat wave period, remain indoors in air conditioning when possible. If outdoor activities are necessary, frequently rest in shaded areas and avoid activity during the hottest times of the day. Stay well hydrated by drinking plenty of fluids. Avoid alcoholic beverages which are dehydrating. Drink bottled or boiled water. Wear loose-fitting, light-colored clothing. Cotton fabrics are more cooling than synthetics.
Experts remind residents to be aware of the signs of heat stroke, which include a high body temperature of 40 degrees Celsius or above, confusion, disorientation, seizures, rapid breathing, dry skin, and loss of consciousness.
Now, the heat can affect the public health in the following ways. Strong increase in mild heat symptoms, increase in heat illnesses, fainting episodes and hospitalizations, and even death. An exacerbation of the vulnerability in patients with chronic illness, children, pregnant women, and the elderly. For persons working outdoors, the heat can affect occupational health in the following ways. Reduce labor productivity, potential increase in exhaustion during intense outdoor activity. Now, excessive heat can also affect one's well-being in numerous ways, inclusive of increased sweating and water consumption, potentially increased fatigue, irritability, and even aggression during prolonged heat waves. So, promptly seek medical attention if signs of heat exhaustion or heat stroke develop. It's going to be a hot summer in the Caribbean, even during the rainy season.
If you experience symptoms of heat-related illnesses, authorities recommend you seek medical attention immediately. Joachim Duplessis, HTS News Force.
And the relevance of this story to us is that, I mean, we are within the same, area. So we are also likely to experience similar conditions, though we have not heard of that from our authorities here. We would want to at least be prepared for that eventuality. We take a break and come back, and when we come back, we've got for you the weather and any other matters that we have to discuss or that comes up, then we will be discussing that, all right? So all your, brace all yourselves again, and we want to say hello to the people who are just joining us. I don't know where you come out, but anyway, you can always go back to see what you missed. We do not have a call to make. I tried just before coming on, just to verify the number of the person that we have to call, and I'm not able to connect with that number. I'm not sure if the person have their phone off or whatever the case is. So phone of fortune, we'll have to skip that for tonight. We'll be back shortly with the weather.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
At the NIS, our team proudly works to support the evolving needs of Grenadians. We have made some changes to our operations and want to keep you informed. Firstly, we are happy to introduce the new unemployment benefit. This benefit will provide an insured person with 50% of his or her former income in the case of sudden unemployment. To support this benefit and other benefits we offer, it was necessary to increase the contribution rate. The contribution rate will increase gradually each year until it reaches 16% in 2031. As always, the contribution will be split between you and your employer. The pensionable age will also increase from 60 to 65 years. This increase will also be gradually reaching age 65 in 2029. Pensioners will continue to be eligible for a pension from age 60, but will receive a reduced payment. The NIS recognizes that the prices of basic customer goods are increasing globally. Therefore, we are happy to also increase the weekly minimum pension payment by 25%. Finally, we have adjusted our survivor's benefit payment to a percentage of the age pension minimum. Widows, widowers, and dependent parents will receive 100% or $58 weekly, while children will receive 50% or $29 weekly of the deceased's pension. We are here to make the transition to these new changes as clear and simple as possible. If you have any questions on how these changes impact you and your family, please contact our new informational hotline at 440-6647 or visit www.nisgrenada.org. Thank you for allowing us to be your social security provider.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Concerned about your general health and wellness?
Do you need to know your complete blood count, lipid profile, or HbA1c?
Maybe you need to get a renal, thyroid, or liver function test.
Interested in STI screening? For HIV, syphilis, herpes, chlamydia, or gonorrhea?
All of these tests, plus hundreds more, are available at Allied Laboratories.
Allied Laboratories welcomes you. You can find us here on Gladstone Road in Grenville, in the building next to Calico, on the second floor, adjacent to Dr. Isaac's office. Or you can find us here on Grand Anse Main Road, adjacent to South Winds, opposite the entrance of Excel Plaza. Contact our Grenville branch at 410-3488 or 419-1588 or send us an email at alliedlabgrenville@gmail.com. You can contact our Grand Anse branch at 403-3488 or 404-3488 or send us an email
at alliedlabstgeorge@gmail.com.
Fit for life and Allied Laboratories. We're taking care of Grenada.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Goldfish Slots and Pool Center, located on the Carnage, is now open daily from 10 a.m. Over 40 of your favorite slot games in a spacious and comfortable atmosphere. We're also open on Sundays from 12 noon, so check us out. Goldfish Slots and Pool Center, where winning is easy. Remember, patrons must adhere to all safety protocols.
Hey you! Yes, you. Ever thought about getting from point A to point B? The most reliable, efficient, and convenient way. Well, Island Cab is here. Finding professional and authorized drivers is just one click away. All our drivers are licensed under the Taxi Association and the Grenada Tourism Authority. Download the iCab app on your Google Play Store or App Store today and get on your way to requesting a ride. To the supermarket, to the airport, to the vet, and back. The safest and most reliable way. Island Cab is here. Requesting your taxi rides and tours now made easy and interactive with Island Cab. Download today.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. Batteries. All roads lead to Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries for all applications: cars, SUVs, pickups, buses, medium and heavy duty trucks, construction equipment, generators, boats, and more. European made with the highest amps and comes with a 12-month warranty. Yes, you heard it right. 1 year with the best quality and price. Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries. First left of the Lansopines Road. Call 444-4323 or WhatsApp 410-8070 or 405-7010. Quality Services Limited for all batteries.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Concerned about your general health and wellness?
Do you need to know your complete blood count, lipid profile, or HbA1c?
Maybe you need to get a renal, thyroid, or liver function test.
Interested in STI screening for HIV, syphilis, herpes, chlamydia, or gonorrhea?
All of these tests, plus hundreds more, are available at Allied Laboratories.
Allied Laboratories welcomes you. You can find us here on Gladstone Road in Grenville, in the building next to Calico, on the second floor, adjacent to Dr. Isaac's office. Or you can find us here on Granance Main Road, adjacent to South Winds, opposite the entrance of Excel Plaza. Contact our Grenville branch at 410-3488 or 419-1588 or send us an email at alliedlabgrenville@gmail.com. You can contact our Granance branch at 403-3488 or 404-3488 or send us an email at alliedlabstgeorge@gmail.com.
Fit for life and Allied Laboratories. We're taking care of Grenada.
Boom! Come home to Coats Ready Cash and get ready for Carnival with a loan of $3,000 or more, and you pay nothing for 60 days. Plus, you could be eligible for a reduced interest rate. So don't miss out. Get Carnival ready with flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. Now, all you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, 2 references. That's it. Apply now. Visit shopcoats.com. Come home to Coats Ready Cash. Be ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Everybody push something in the air now.
Alrighty, family, and of course it's now time to take a look at the weather and see what's happening there. And of course the weather is submitted by the Met Office. Alright, now, wait, no, Mikey, why do it again? Look at there. So what we can tell you is that the weather is expected to be partly cloudy, windy and hazy with light showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 25.5 degrees Celsius. And there's a warning in effect, a warning for moderate haze. Also, there's a small craft advisory that remains in effect. Now, winds northeasterly to east southeasterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. If we take a look at the weather for tomorrow, Wednesday, what we can tell you is that the weather is expected to be partly cloudy, windy, and hazy with light morning showers. There's also a warning of moderate haze for tomorrow, God's willing, and a small craft advisory, again warning, a small craft advisory remains in effect for Wednesday. Now, the maximum temperature for tomorrow, 31 degrees Celsius, and the minimum 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to east southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. That's the weather report for tomorrow, God's willing. Before we wrap, we would like to say hello to the folks who are currently live on YouTube, my family, your family, and everyone else who's there. We say hello to you guys and thank you for being there with us on YouTube. So that's Jennifer, Suzanne, Glenora, my mom, Lintana, and the crew. On Facebook, we've got Java and the Sharing Committee. We've got Angel, we've got Ezra, and we've got Della. We've got 2 Dellas. We have Praise and Worship. We've got, yes, Angel, tell them share the business. All right. Trini Spice, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on? Trini Spice, I haven't seen you in a minute. All right. Hazel, blessings to you. Ezra, blessings to you. Claire, hello. Hazel Ann again. Who else is with us? We have Jean. Jean and Dinah. Ezra again. Sam, how are you doing? Who else? I mean, everyone else, man. God blessings to you and your family. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your family. I'll see you guys tomorrow, God's willing. God bless you. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No! God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I love and appreciate every one of you. every single one of you, those who I know very well and those who I don't. Take care.